Can you describe Perpetual Turntable for us? What is it exactly?
The original Kronos turntable was the Kronos Pro.
Yeah.
Before it became the Pro, within the same production, it was called the limited edition.
Right.
But we made a few changes and we just added the word Pro to it.
Right.
But it was basically from the same production of 250 turntables. The Kronos turntables in particular have counter-rotation platters, counter-rotating platters to minimize the torque force induced vibrations in a suspended turntable. So we have a patent on this technology, and our turntables all use this counter-rotation technology. Now, Kronos Pro was our leading model, our flagship model for a little over 10 years.
Yes.
When it was time to come up with something new, we did Discovery, which is in the back here. And Discovery basically is a refinement of a lot of the things that we learned about Kronos Pro with a new concept in chassis design that allows a minimization of resonances and transfers of vibrations from the environment to the turntable. So basically, and this has been a very successful product. Discovery awarded many awards all over the world. My goal was to bring this technology into a tighter, more economical package.
Okay.
And this is what Perpetual is all about. I feel that we've reached, the retail is about 65% of the retail of Discovery. So it's quite, not quite half price, but not so far. But the performance is about 90 to 95% that of Discovery. So it is a fantastic price performance ratio.
Is it trickle-down version of Discovery?
Exactly. So this, I would say, is not a Super Pro. I would say that it's a Discovery Junior. I would say that the performance between Perpetual and Discovery are close enough that I would say that one is not necessarily better than the other. They're slightly different and they might appeal slightly differently to people depending on their taste, but they're both super performers in their own right. And Discovery can accommodate 2 tone arms. We found after selling quite a few Discoveries that only 5% of our customers actually did use 2 tone arms. So this does not seem to be an important feature for our customers. So this one is a single tone arm turntable, and it allows it to have a tighter footprint, and it allowed us also to have a price that was more affordable. Not cheap by any means, but a little more accessible to the high-end audio consumer.
Okay, so you said 65% of the price,
That's
but
right.
but the performance-wise, 90 to 95%.
That's right.
How did you achieve that?
When we develop a product like Discovery, we're searching for a new frontier in sound. So this is kind of like a cost is no object mission, right?
Yep.
We're just looking for that sound, and we find a way of achieving our objective in terms of information extraction and sound quality. And once we figured out where the sound was, it was possible to redesign a turntable while keeping the most important parts, that produce that higher quality sound, and dispense with certain things. So make some choices, and we were hoping to have, let's say, 75–80% of the performance of Discovery, but we were very pleased with the fact that we got a lot closer than was expected. So this is really great. And I had the Discovery, of course, and the Perpetual in development together in my reference system, so I could see how close we were getting and where we could intervene to get closer. So this of course is much easier to do than to go and explore a completely new area on a product such as Discovery. This was groundbreaking. This is rationalizing. So these two units are fairly close in performance. Now, both of these units are a big upgrade over what was achieved in Pro.
This one uses Discovery RS Tonearm, right?
That's right.
Can you use?
The Chronoscope?
Yep.
Yes, it could. The Chronoscope is a great Tonearm. Again, the difference between the Discovery RS and the Chronoscope RS is similar in that the Chronoscope RS has all the same DNA that's in Discovery RS, but not the implementation doesn't go quite as far, quite as layered in the isolation and the reduction of resonances. So I would say that my feeling is, of course, that somebody could put the Chronoscope RS and be very happy with it, but this table and the Discovery, I think, benefit most with the Discovery RS rather than the Chronoscope RS.
Some people say these turntables are over-engineered. Yeah. How do you argue against that?
Well, they might be over-engineered, but they're not overpriced. I know because I know how much it costs to make them.
Right.
And if I could make it more simple, you know, then we would be making it more simple because we could have better margins.
Right.
So this kind of like discussion about that is a little bit like people saying that IN audio has got no reason to be in the first place. So hi-fi generally is the sound reproduction brought to the home, and this is great. The high end, really what makes a product high end rather than hi-fi is whether it rides at the crest of the wave in the realization of the illusion of feeling the music within the house, much more than listening to music in the house, but actually believing in the performance, being able to have almost this tactile experience within the home. And this is an illusion that requires a certain level of technical expertise and technological development. And this development keeps on going forward and forward, a little bit like the way Formula One racing redefines what is possible to do with a car. High end is a little bit like the Formula One of the audio industry. So it is our mission to produce high-end turntables. There are other companies that produce turntables that are hi-fi, that are very pleasant to have. And I've never been snobbish about this. My daughter has a Rega turntable that she likes very much and has a lot of fun with. But it is not our mission to make a turntable for every audiophile. It is our mission to try to make the best possible turntable available.